If you are ambitious but lazy, this video is for you. What if I told you everything you believed about laziness is completely wrong? Ever wondered why you can scroll on TikTok feeds for 6 hours straight but can't focus on doing any meaningful work? I used to be the same way. I would wake up feeling like a zombie in the morning. Probably you feeling you are lazy. I don't think you are lazy. It goes a lot deeper than that. And in this video, I'll explain to you about deep life-changing insights to serve as a compass that will guide you to achieve success in life. And the last point is going to fix the rest of your life. Without further ado, let's dive in. Why you have endless energy for things you love but lack uninterrupted laser focus for what truly matters is not because you're lazy. The truth of the matter is you lack systems, a vehicle that can get you to your desired destination. You have grand ambitions up to here. You set ambitious goals, yet nothing changes. Everything suddenly becomes a bit harder to do. Same goals you written down from 2 years ago, still collecting dust on the shelves. You stopped reading books, tracking your finances, or crushing your fitness goals, hoping you'll miraculously wake up 5 years from now. Oh wow, I really turned my life around. I stayed the same person year after year. And today I want to share with you something that has helped me accomplish more goals in the past 6 months. Before we delve into that, let me tell you a little bit about procrastination in a second and why you have trouble getting things done. Procrastination is a rut that most people can't discipline out. The way procrastination actually works is you know exactly what you should be doing. I even think some of you watching me right now have a phone call to make, expenses to enter into your budgeting app, or typing those to-do lists into your productivity app of choice you downloaded and opened once, but probably you just loafing around. Your brain is telling you lies, like I should do it tomorrow. I don't feel like it today. These are the lies your mind keeps telling you when you have other choices that feels a little bit more interesting, like watching this video and binge watching other more videos. That satisfies that feeling. Realize that nobody cares if you are always postponing what you have to do for what you love doing. And let me share with you a very popular technique, 2-minute rule, that I first read 2 years ago in Atomic Habits by James Clear. He says, when you don't feel like doing work, just tell yourself you'll do it for 2 minutes. So writing a 5,000 word sales report become just typing one paragraph. And let's say you are a high school student. Memorizing the entire periodic table become just memorizing 10 flashcards. The catch is you just need to simplify big tasks by focusing on small sections at a time. Now some of you might be saying, oh, this is a mind game, why should I fall for it? He says, just tell yourself you'll do it for just 2 minutes. So here's a trick. Activity like sweeping your entire bedroom, just put on a music and vacuum your room from one corner and stop when the music stops. Usually you'll find yourself continuing longer than 2 minutes, and this is because of Newton's first law of motion, which says objects in motion stay in motion. So here is a list of things to do that might just take you 2 minutes to accomplish. Clean your messy room, clip those nasty nails, clean your desk, do your laundry, etc., etc. You can actually apply Newton's first law of motion to any area of your life, whether it's hitting the gym, working on your side hustle, learning a high-income skill, or networking with members of your faculty at a university. Martin Luther King once said, you don't need to see the entire staircase, just take the first step, that initial push. This is because positive daily habits compounds to create a momentum. In 1972, a meteorologist, Edward Norton, argued that a butterfly flipping its wings can cause a tornado on the other side of the world, and this was known as a butterfly effect, to mean small daily habits can cause a big impact in our life, whether it's your professional life or could be your dating life. There is this weird thing I've noticed all throughout my youthful years, that you are not as good as everyone else, so you do nothing to keep the comfort zone. You call it being lazy. This is basically a coping mechanism for your brain. Rather than admitting you are afraid of missing out, you want to watch the same TV shows airing tonight that your buddies are watching. I was that guy too, but what if I could tell you what stands between you and your most ambitious goals has nothing to do with laziness or possessing those special abilities or talent, and far more to do with how you approach tasks and those little tiny decisions you make. When a task feels too big, our brain usually says, let's do something easy, and this is because our brain loves comfort and it hates things that takes a lot of effort to do. Okay, do you remember the last time you felt like your phone and screens just consume so much of your productive time instead of doing anything like making your bed or thinking about what kind of skills you want to learn or even sitting down at a computer applying for better jobs? In the past few months, I learned something that completely flipped my world upside down. As soon as you open a fridge and you have a choice to either take a carrot or a chocolate bar, your brain will crave for one that releases more pleasure, and this is because it knows it will make you feel much more happier. So every time you choose a piece of chocolate instead of carrot, our brain will reward you for anything that increases our chances of survival, and that's why it feels damn sweet to eat chocolate, because our brain associates eating chocolate with increased energy levels. But here comes the problem. The craving for chocolate begins over and over. And I still remember back in the university how much little time we had until the deadline of our homework, and instead of studying for exam, I was busy spending my time playing Pokemon video game, telling myself I still have 9 hours of pocket time to revise my notes. As I sat in the library, I convinced myself I was preparing for exams, but in reality, I was avoiding doing the work. For this reason, despite being a top student, I progressively went from being a top student to an average grade. With that out of the way, let's jump into the next point: how to overcome distractions. Make important things easier to start and distractions harder to reach. For example, you want to hit the gym. Put on your gym clothes the night before you go to bed. You want to stop mindless scrolling on any social media app that distracts you. Hold on a minute, I will show you a system that worked perfectly for me. So on average, I would be spending 6 to 8 hours of my life scrolling through the endless social media feeds. I watched the same movies I've watched and I didn't know how to improve my life. My turning point will be, I was guilty and tired of losing hours, so I decided to just delete TikTok. I'm not going to lie to you. At first, it felt a little bit weird, but after a few days, I noticed a drastic change. I felt more connected with my inner self. I actually had time for things I kept saying I did not have time for. I started going on more walks, doing my laundry, and meditating and journaling daily. And what matters is you move forward, and a little bit of these steps started to add up, and before you realize, you've made a big change in your life. There is really one single wall between you and the life you are manifesting. That is your mindset. Probably you are feeling like you're tired of being a lazy person. You visualize big goals and dreams, and yet you're doing nothing. Not so long ago, I'd been feeling I'm not the type of person who gets up early in the mornings. I did not want to do anything at all. Hitting snooze every time, procrastinating and starting my day already late. After I hit rock bottom, I realized that was just a lie I was telling my brain and I could change. Robin Sharma, in his 5 a.m. club, once discussed the power of mornings. Own your morning, elevate your life. The book discussed how creating a very basic morning routine sets the tone for the rest of the day. Exercise in the morning to increase your heart rates and boost your blood flow. Your eyes open and you become more alert, and you'll be able to face the daily challenges quite well. That's like having a cheat code for life. Don't waste it arguing with strangers on the comment section of the social media apps. Don't try to become a morning person overnight, because daily routines will either build you or wear you out. My typical morning routine starts the night before. I usually plan tasks for the next day the night before. My alarm usually goes off at 5:20 a.m. So I will physically get out of the bed and then turn it off. do a little stretching, make my bed, then head straight to the bathroom for 10 minutes, brushing my teeth and shower pretty quick. Whenever I'm working from home, I will want to have as much time of deep focus work on my YouTube channel, and that is my realistic work from home morning system as an entrepreneur. Most ambitious people are using a system instead of the traditional goal setting method. For example, if I had a goal like lose 30 lbs this year, I will create a simple system like cook healthy meals at home every 2 days, and I will try to walk at least 10,000 steps every day. The next one I want to talk with you guys about is why small wins matters most. They say starting a YouTube channel can turn your life into an overnight success and possibly becoming a big influencer, and even help generate passive income while still working your 9 to 5 grind. But no one really talks about the very messy beginning. I have been passionate about alternative education and technology for a while now, and learning things like filmmaking, content creation and digital marketing has brought me so much joy. 30th December 2024 is when I decided to start this YouTube channel, and I want to share with you snippets of my life that you might find useful and replicate into your own life. Honestly, I have no experience building any kind of social media following. I am not a natural speaker. I am an introvert. I have never been in front of a camera before, and I don't have any film school experience or YouTubing. I learned everything online by watching YouTube tutorials like this. I have spent tons of hours watching YouTube videos on how to plan, script, film, edit and package YouTube videos before you hit that publish button. And I will tell you, this experience is sort nothing of those hyped success stories you see online. I am slowly honing my YouTube craft, and you can be my judge. It has been really amazing to see support from you guys, and even though my videos have not gotten millions of views, getting those couple hundred views feels so good, so nice that some of you are already resonating with my content, and I love every bit of it. My goal with this YouTube channel is to hit that 1,000 subscribers ballpark, and I know this is something out of my control. I've been continuously learning more about online business and how to monetize social media following, and I want to share with you what new skill I'm learning, what new hobbies, and my routine if you find it interesting. I am currently not yet consistent with my uploads on this channel, and that is because I am now working full-time, 2 jobs, and doing Walmart deliveries on weekend. I basically work anything from 16 to 20 hours typical day, and I'm trying to balance between work, commuting, filming, and sleeping. I am actually filming this video after work. It's 10 p.m. here, and I want to promise you that you can count on me always. I am committed to keep pushing through to create valuable content that is going to inspire you to take action in your life. Creating YouTube videos is enjoyable, but it's a lot of work. There's so many moving parts, but the excitement of creating something new makes me keep pushing through the valley of death. If you are sick and tired of feeling like everything is getting out of hand, whether it's your career, relationship, or health, I would highly recommend you implement just a single behavior from this video and make it a routine into your life, and everything will change dramatically for you. I hope this video will help you to take risks and exercise control, because that is the only way to find your life purpose. And if you've watched until this point, thank you very much guys, we did it. And for my unsubscribed viewership, consider subscribing and hitting the bell icon. That's all for today. As always, thank you guys, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.